give the heading over there. Tax planning. Give the heading tax planning. Concept of tax planning. Give the first heading. Concept of tax planning. उसके नीचे लिखो. It is the arrangement of financial activities it is the arrangement of financial activities in such a manner that maximum tax benefits are enjoyed by making use of all beneficial provisions in the tax law. All beneficial provisions in the tax law. It entitles the assessee to avail exemptions deductions, rebates and relief so as to minimize his tax liability. तो मतलब ये है कि if I find that setting up my factory in Jammu and Kashmir or in Assam gives me some tax benefits, then definitely what I will do is I will try to set up a unit of my factory over there in such an area where the tax benefits are there, rather than setting up a factory in maybe Nasik or maybe in Mumbai or maybe in Kolhapur where I don't get any tax benefits. So knowledge of the law is essential to know how I can minimize my tax liability, where I can get deductions, where I can get exemptions, and doing all those activities where I can take the benefits of the law to my advantage and thereby reduce my tax liability. That is called as tax planning. ठीक है? Next heading you give, concept of tax avoidance. Concept of tax avoidance. Kushman City has just joined in. Okay. Very good morning. Below that you write, it is nothing but negating or reducing. It is nothing but negating or reducing tax liability. Negating or reducing tax liability in legally permissible ways, in legally permissible ways, and has legal sanction, and has legal sanction. Full stop. In spite of being within the framework of law, in spite of being within the framework of law, within the framework of law, comma, it takes advantage of the loopholes in law. It takes advantage of the loopholes in law. ठीक है. Next heading we write concept of tax evasion. Concept of tax evasion. It refers to avoidance of tax by illegal means, avoidance of tax by illegal means, like manipulation of accounts, manipulation of accounts, comma, concealment of income, concealment of income. Concealment मतलब hiding of income, non-disclosure. Concealment मतलब non-disclosure, छुपाने का. Concealment of income, etc. It is unlawful and illegal and unethical in nature, full stop. Tax evasion, if proved, will attract, tax evasion if proved will attract heavy penalties and prosecution. Heavy penalties and prosecution. ठीक है. तो मतलब अगर आप अपना इनकम छुपाते हो, अगर आप अपना बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स में कुछ गड़बड़ करते हो, with the intention of showing less amount of profit, with the intention of concealing income, with the intention of not paying tax, with the intention of evading tax, not avoiding, evading tax, then it is illegal, it is unethical, it is improper, it is unlawful. And if the income tax department is able to prove that you have done it intentionally with the objective of cheating the government and paying less amount of tax, there will be penalties, there will be prosecution. Okay, so that is what tax planning, tax avoidance and tax evasion is all about.